In our course today, I want us to understand the few things that can make our birds stop laying. This could either be due to biological factors or poor management around the farm. I'm your course instructor for the day, and my names are Saida Nyambura Karanja. I'm an animal health technician, having graduated from Mahiti Nyahururu back in the days, and I also hold a bachelor's degree in business management. I've been working with farmers for over 10 years, and especially in the poultry sector. And I also have experience in the pharmaceutical supply around the livestock sector. Welcome to our course today on why my birds are not laying. Let us now look at our course outline for this course. We're going to look at source of chicks. Where are you getting your chicks from? We're going to look at the diet that you're feeding your birds on, the water supply. We're also going to look at the equipments, lighting, which is very essential, especially for laying birds, and this will go hand in hand with orientation of your house. How have you built your poultry house? We're going to look at the age of the birds. We're going to look at something called molting, which is a natural process that occurs in laying birds. We're also going to look at pests and disease control in your flock. We're going to look at stress factors, and these will include weather, change of feed, debeaking, vaccination, and generally anything else that could bring in stress to your flock. We're also going to look at the breed. What kind of breed do you have, and why did you choose that particular breed? And finally, we're going to give advice as we end the course. Once again, welcome to our course and enjoy yourself. Let us now dive deeper into our course outline, and we'll start with the source of chicks. It is important to understand that different breeds have different characteristics regarding laying and feeding. Therefore, it is important for you as a farmer to source your birds from reputable farms or hatcheries. And even as you do this, make sure you have done enough research around and understand why you're getting into this business of laying and what are your expectations from it, so that you're able to make a decision when you are well informed. That way, your journey will be one step to profitability. Let us now look at the diet and how this affects egg production. Choosing the right feed from the beginning is very important. The best quality feed must be able to provide a balanced ration for your laying birds. If you don't provide a balanced ration, then definitely you're going to experience an egg drop in the flock. Supplementing with calcium is encouraged so that you're able to get stronger eggshells. It is advisable to avoid abrupt change in feeds, as this will also cause a decrease in egg production. Why is this? Different companies formulate their feeds differently. It is also important to know that laying birds will take time to conform to a new feeds. Therefore, you as a farmer are going to experience a decrease in egg production. Change in feed should be a gradual process to avoid the decline in egg production. This is especially for farmers in commercial production. If you decide that you want to change your feeds, then let it be a gradual process. From company A to B, let it be a gradual process, so that you introduce company B when you're still feeding company A, and you integrate the feed together until you feel you're comfortable with what you're giving your birds, and you notice the production as you introduce the new feed. It is also advisable to maintain a consistent schedule and routine, especially around feeding times and collecting of eggs. Have a routine for doing this. Let it not be haphazard that you just feed your birds at 12, then decide at 6 is when you want to collect your eggs, or at 9 p.m. in the night. Let there be a routine that the birds are used to, and this way you avoid haphazard disruptions with the birds. What about water supply? Always provide clean water for your birds. Remember, if you cannot drink it, then it's not suitable for your birds as well. Ensure the drinkers are thoroughly cleaned and disinfected every morning, and fresh water given to the birds. Aim at providing enough water stations for your flock as well. Birds are said to take twice as much of the water as the feed. Let us now look at lighting and how it affects egg production. in your flock. Lighting is a critical element for laying birds. 14 to 16 hours is required for consistency in egg production. Due to a change in daylight hours over different seasons, it is sometimes impossible to get sustained natural lighting for 14 hours. Therefore, it is recommended to provide artificial lighting to cover this deficit. Important lighting aspects that we're looking at here, we're looking at the duration, we're looking at the intensity of the light and the spectrum, especially if you're using bulbs. These three are very important, especially for commercial farms that want to build up an effective lighting program for their flocks. For you as a farmer, how you build your poultry house is very important. You'll notice sometimes your birds are not laying as much as you're feeding them, and all other management aspects have been catered for, but how have you built your house? What is the orientation of your poultry house? A poultry house should be built in east-west orientation. This prevents direct sunlight into the house, but allows enough light for the birds. Remember, lighting stimulates the reproductive cycle for layers. Could it be that you have built your house in north-south direction? Very important. Most farmers miss these points when it comes to lighting. Very important. If you want to collect eggs, you want to go sell eggs to the market, you want to make money, how you build your house is a plus for your production. So if you don't have proper lighting, it could be the reason you're not collecting enough eggs. Remember, we've said light is what stimulates the reproductive cycle for layers. For more detailed information on how lighting affects your productivity, I would urge you to sign up for our layers farming course, which then digs deep into all aspects of lighting when it comes to layers production. You can visit our website, farmcourses.com, and you will find this course and sign up, and you're going to learn much more from the same.